Okay, so so this one is very practical as well. Removal prices from the foods. It is forbidden to wash a rub of numbers that are stamped on a food. I mean, okay, so today, I mean, many years ago, I don't know how many years, 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, that's what they did. They would a stamp and put the stamp on each apple. I don't know, like it's crazy with this ink, right, on other fruits, like the number, like 4 or 5 digit number. Okay, no problem. So, of course, if you start washing this apple, for example, you're going to wash the numbers away, and it's an act of erasing for sure, right? But today, most of these tags, they actually with what is it? They on a piece of paper. So, and of course, you're not allowed to peel it off. So you have to cut a little with the apple. That's it. So that would be the proper way. Okay. So continue. D. Cutting food wrappers and or stickers. When cutting open food wrappers, it is forbidden to destroy any letters or picture on a wrapper. So that's the example that I gave with like sugar packets, right? And some actually also use what they use like these packets of like instant coffee, right? I don't know, maybe 1 spoon of instant coffee. I mean, people use that. Also, gotta be very, very careful. Opening in order what? In order not to cut through the letters or pictures. So the best way, of course, take scissors, right, and do it like carefully, right? Like see what is the most safest way to do that, and remember that you must get rid of the wrappings. Okay. I mean, you have to throw out. Similarly, when cutting food that has stickers attached to it, for example, name brand stickers on fruit. Oh, here we go. Bakery stickers on challah. Bakery stickers. I never heard about it. Okay. Yeah, maybe in the olden days. I mean, it is forbidden to destroy any letters that are on the stickers. On sticker, it is permitted to peel off the sticker. Okay. He said it is permitted to peel off the sticker. Okay, no problem. He said it is allowed. I would not do it. Me personally, I would cut a little with whatever, with a piece of apple. Okay. Basically, maybe he's saying. I'm just thinking out loud. Why would he say it is permitted? Because they did not attach it in a like permanent manner, right? It was made to be removed. So maybe that's the logic, and the same logic I would apply to these bookmarks that I use, right? So these bookmarks are not permanent; they made to be moved like from place to place, and like after some time they will lose their adhesiveness, and I have to replace them. So because they're not permanent, so that's why you're allowed to move them, or like what is it? Sticky notes. Some people use. There is no problem, and I guess the same issue with. I mean the same story with these notes, the peel of stickers. Okay, I would not peel it. I'll tell you why. So there are some stickers like rectangular ones, like red one. Usually they're red, right? And it's actually it's not one solid piece. It consists like of 4 parts, right? Four triangles, like put together. So it's easy to remove, but many times, I mean, if you pull like gently, it's going to come up with one piece, but if not, it's going to tear off. And there are numbers. So in this case, for sure, it's better to take a knife, like a small knife, and cut it with a piece of apple or something. Right? If it's on bananas, there's no problem whatsoever. You just try not to rip it. That's it. Okay. Not really, not to tear it. Okay. Continue. Next one, thermometer strip. The thermometer strip, upon which the numbers indicating the body temperature become visible when it is placed on the forehead, should initially not be used on Yom Tov. However, some poskim permit the use of this instrument in a case of necessity, when no other thermometer is available. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's talk about this thermometer. So of course, the most convenient, of course, everybody knows the most convenient is this electronic ones, right? That's understandable. So second best is this thermometer strips, right? So you stick and they show you the temperature, but the best of the best, I mean, for Shabbos and Yom Tov is the original one. With the mercury that we use as kids, so we actually have those. That's if you need to take temperature on Shabbos, so that's the best way, the most kosher, right? Of course, with this you have to shake. I mean, my wife always asks me, like, can I shake? I say yes. You remember, you can shake before, but not after. She said, okay. And then she's so careful. She would ask me like a few times, okay, can I shake? I said, no, that's it. We take the temperature. If next time you need to take the temperature later on, no problem. So then you shake in a preparation, right? Shake down, and then you can use again. So it's preferable, especially if you have kids or people sick, preferable have one of those. I don't think they cost much. Not too many people use them. Okay. Continue. Any questions on what we said? I'll continue.
Rabbi?
Yes. Go ahead.
Question: the board says, Shalom lulav, when peeling off the sticker from an apple, does it count as borer?
You know what? Maybe that's the answer. So thank you very, very much for the question. I appreciate it, because in my mind, I don't remember like how I learned, but I remember all my life. I remember that you have to cut with the thing. But exactly, I think that's exactly the answer. So on Shabbos, it would be absolutely forbidden, right? Because of borer, but on Yom Tov, all of the food preparation, borer is permitted in any way. So you can. Thank you very much for the question. I'm going crazy here. So why would like? Okay, so so on Shabbos, it is allowed only good from bad, right? Or bad with good, right? That's how you can separate. You cannot separate bad from good. That's forbidden, right? But good from bad, there is no problem. Or good with bad, so that there is no separation whatsoever. So if you take a little knife and cut a little pieces of apple. So for example, I ate apple on this Shabbos, right, to say the blessing, right? And this apple has two stickers. I don't know why they need two stickers. One maybe from original, like from a farmer, and second is maybe from a fruit store. Usually they don't, but this one maybe somebody made the mistake. That doesn't matter. But I have two stickers. One is like you can peel, there is no problem, and second one, that's why the red one and is like made like pre-cut in from 4 pieces. So that one would be very dangerous to try to peel off, because it very easily can rip like the numbers apart. Okay. So and on Yom Tov, we said there is no problem, and you can separate bad from good. Like you separate anyway. It's would take less time. What would take less effort? That's preferable way. So that's the answer. So on Shabbos it's not allowed. On Yom Tov it is allowed. But I say, as I always suggest you, whatever I suggest to myself, don't remember all of this like exceptions and just do everything one way, and like this way you're not going to come into the air, right? So shake the thermometer before, after. So some people remember that in one instance they can shake, and in another instance they cannot shake. Right? Of course, if you remember the logic, it's very simple. But in order not to remember all of the logic, so remember to cut the stickers with a knife. That's it. Okay. What else?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome. And I would second again. It does not say here, but from me, like practical advice: first cut and then wash. Of course, today they made with such a good paint that you're not going to wash away. But since we use this veggie wash, it's a special liquid for washing vegetables. You can wash with the soap. There is no problem. Whatever, just wash off, especially on apple. They have this. Have this layers of the protection layers. Sometimes it's gas, sometimes it's paraffin or other things. I mean, it's they're not healthy basically to eat. And it's actually they find out like a few years ago, maybe more than a few years, that some of them, some of this thing, the layers that they use for to cover the to coat, not to cover, to coat the apples, actually not kosher. Like I don't know, maybe like made from animals. I don't remember what was the story and how they find out. It's not like reading all this news. Like we were in a store in Muncie, one of these supermarkets, and it said they proudly announced that if those apples are checked and they do not have this thing, right? Because not kosher. Of course, you can buy like anything and wash off. Of course, there is no problem. But it's very interesting, right? So like in olden days, like everything was very very simple, straightforward. Today, yeah, they use animals, they use anything. So we have to be careful. So what I was saying, so before washing your apple, cut off the stickers and then wash. Okay. Okay. What else? Any other questions?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
I was wondering about paper towels in the kitchen. Do we have to separate those as well?
Yes.
Similarly.
That's my job also. Like in the house, that's my job to prepare all of the things. I don't do cookings. I don't do 1,000,000 things. But some things, like for example, you listen to a lecture. So you have 10 minutes to spare 15 minutes. And that's what I do, not to waste time. So I would cut and fold in 4 times, and put and we have a special place to put. And sometimes my wife said, "Why did you do it so many?" I say, "I had time, so I did it." And sometimes, few times, somebody spilled something, and you need a lot of those. So they actually came very very handy. Right. So you're not allowed to, basically you're not allowed to cheer from a roll. That's the thing.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
No, I was thinking that perhaps they would be used in the process of cooking, I don't know, for several purposes, like, I don't know, absorbing some oils, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Then would it still be forbidden to rip it from the roll?
Yeah. The thing is even if it's soil, does not make any difference. I mean, the issue is not it's being clean or not clean. Maybe you want to dispose of it. The issue is tearing from the source, and the second is to specification. There are 2 issues still apply. You want to use it for constructive purpose or just just throw away. So all of these things we have to prepare before Shabbos. And prepare even the toilet paper. You think maybe it's going to last me a year, so let it be there like a little more than less. Because sometimes you have holidays like 3 days in a row, right? So you need all of the supplies and plus all of this paper towel. You don't know, as I said, sometimes you don't use at all on Shabbos these paper towels. But when we spilled something, yeah, that's what we used 10 of them. I don't know, a lot.
Take care, Rabbi.
You're welcome.